Today we're gonna make a traditional Spanish omelet. I'm not a great chef, but this is gonna be probably the easiest recipe I'm gonna get while we're in Spain. We got potatoes, we got eggs, we got salt, we got oil. That's it. Traditionally, you should have onion. We couldn't get onion because it's Sunday and everything's closed in Spain. So we're gonna make do with what we got. Let's get started. Start with slicing these pretty thinly. I'm in an Airbnb with not like a chef's knife or anything, so this actually turned out pretty good. So we're gonna get them about that thickness ideally. This should make us like 4 meals, which is like awesome for us, so we'll have leftovers. Take some oil, drench the pan. You can be pretty aggressive with it. We're not just coating a little layer. I'm gonna get this like half full.
Whoa, that's a lot of oil.
That's a lot of oil. I think that'll do. Let's get this sizzling. While we're letting the oil heat up in the pan, we're gonna go ahead and crack our 6 eggs in here. Get these ready to go. These eggs a little bit. Oh, they're looking nice. All right, these are gonna be ready to go once the potatoes are done. Our oil is ready, so let's go ahead and get the last bit of potatoes in our sizzling oil. We're gonna let these in here for 15 minutes or so, maybe a hair less. We have a lot of potatoes, so it's probably gonna take the full 15 minutes to get these nice and golden brown, and then we'll be ready to add them to the eggs. Potatoes are looking nice. They've been in about 15 minutes, about 14 and a half to be exact. Some of them are looking nice and golden. The rest of them are pretty close to being done. If you push into them, they're kind of crumbling. So we're gonna go ahead and drain these. Shake here, get that oil off, and we're gonna be ready to add these to the eggs. Our potatoes are ready. I'm gonna go ahead and add these here to the egg. And it's gonna be pretty liquidy. You'll see it here in a second when I start to stir these, but we're gonna wanna let this sit and let the potatoes soak up this egg for like 10 minutes or so, maybe even a little bit longer, just to get the consistency to be a little thicker. So let's stir this together. It's pretty hot still. I have these guys all stirred together. I'm gonna go ahead and just add just a little bit of salt. You could measure it out, but I'm just gonna wing it. And then I'm gonna let these go ahead and sit. I'm gonna go ahead and cover them as well with whatever we have in the Airbnb. Maybe just a plate, or if we can find some foil. And then we'll check these in about 10 minutes. All I could find in the Airbnb was a pan. We didn't have any tin foil, but I think this is gonna work okay. So let's see what we're working with here. I'm gonna check out this consistency now. It is a lot thicker than it was when we started. So that was the idea. Yeah, I like the consistency of this a lot. So the next step, we got this ready to go. We're gonna just put this in a little bit of smaller pan and put it on the stovetop for about 2 minutes. Flip it, give it another 2 minutes. Then we're gonna be ready to eat. This is the most nerve-wracking part of the entire dinner prep, is I have to figure out how to flip this and then get it back in for another 3 minutes on the other side. So I got a bigger pan. I'm gonna try to put this over it. And then we're gonna do an aggressive flip. Wish me luck. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Oh, looks good.
Oh. It's fun cooking whenever your wife doubts that it's gonna turn out nice. And like, look at this beauty. Like, that is signature Spanish omelet. We're ready to eat. Slide this thing off. Woo. Spanish omelet's ready to go. We let it rest for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. I'm just gonna cut into it. Cut a little slice off. Moment of truth. Oh yeah, I like that. Bon appetit.